Everything you want to achieve, whether it's eating healthier, being more productive, or reducing stress, is possible if you understand the power of small habits. How does it work? Let's find out. Does this sound familiar? You set a big goal, like getting fitter or learning a new hobby. At first, you're motivated and get started. But after a short time, your motivation wanes and you fall back into old patterns. The change you aim for seems out of reach, and you wonder why it's so hard to make habits stick long term. Sounds familiar? Many of us experience this, but it doesn't have to be this way. In this book summary about atomic habits, you'll learn how small but consistent changes can profoundly improve your life by developing and firmly establishing effective habits. Imagine Sarah, a busy professional who's always dreamed of writing a novel. She's tried setting aside time to write, but life always seems to get in the way. After reading Atomic Habits, Sarah decides to try a different approach. Instead of setting a goal to write for an hour each day, she committed to writing just one sentence every morning while her coffee brewed. At first, it felt almost too easy. But as days turned into weeks, Sarah found herself naturally writing more than just one sentence. Some mornings she'd write a paragraph or even a page without realizing it. She had established a daily writing habit that was slowly but surely bringing her closer to her dream of completing a novel. This is the power of automatic habits. Small, consistent actions that compound over time to create significant changes. Let's dive deeper into the key concepts from James Clear's book that can help you transform your life, just like Sarah. The compound effect of habits. Think of habits as the compound interest of self-improvement. Just as a small amount of money can grow exponentially over time through compound interest, tiny improvements in your daily routines can lead to remarkable results. Imagine you improve just 1% each day. It might not seem like much, but over a year, you'd end up 37 times better. This is the magic of compound growth applied to personal development. Consider Tom, an aspiring photographer. Instead of trying to master complex techniques all at once, he decided to learn one new feature of his camera each week. It seemed insignificant at first, but after a year, Tom had a comprehensive understanding of his equipment and was producing stunning photographs. The 4 laws of behavior change. To create lasting habits, James Clear introduces the 4 laws of behavior change. 1. Make it obvious. B. Make it attractive. C. Make it easy. D. Make it satisfying. Let's explore each law through the story of Emma, who wants to start a meditation practice. A. Make it obvious. Emma places her meditation cushion in a prominent spot in her living room. This visual cue reminds her to meditate each morning. B. Make it attractive. She pairs meditation with her favorite herbal tea, creating a pleasant association with the practice. C. Make it easy. Emma starts with just 2 minutes of meditation daily, gradually increasing the duration as the habit becomes more ingrained. D. Make it satisfying. After each session, Emma puts a check mark on her calendar, giving her a sense of accomplishment and motivation to continue. By applying these 4 laws, Emma successfully establishes a consistent meditation practice that enhances her overall well-being. Identity-based habits. One of the most powerful concepts in Atomic Habits is the idea of identity-based habits. Instead of focusing solely on outcomes, Clear suggests concentrating on becoming the type of person who can achieve those outcomes. Let's revisit Sarah, our aspiring novelist. Rather than just setting a goal to write a book, she starts thinking of herself as a writer. She begins introducing herself as a writer at social gatherings and joins a local writers group. This shift in identity makes it easier for her to maintain her daily writing habit because it aligns with who she believes herself to be. The plateau of latent potential. Have you ever felt like you're putting in effort but not seeing results? Claire explains this phenomenon through the concept of the plateau of latent potential. Imagine Alex, who's trying to lose weight. He starts eating healthier and exercising regularly, but after a few weeks, the scale hasn't budged. Frustrated, Alex is tempted to give up. But what he doesn't realize is that his efforts are building up, like water heating to its boiling point. If he persists, he'll eventually break through the plateau and see significant changes. This principle applies to any habit or skill you're trying to develop. Progress is often invisible at first, but if you stay consistent, you'll eventually experience a breakthrough. If you're finding this video helpful so far, please hit that like button. It helps more people discover these valuable insights and supports our channel. Thank you. Now, let's continue exploring the key ideas from Atomic Habits. Systems over goals. While goals are important for setting direction, Claire argues that focusing on systems is more effective for making progress. A goal is your desired outcome, but a system is the process that leads to that outcome. Take Michael, an entrepreneur who wants to grow his business. Instead of fixating on a revenue target, he concentrates on improving his company's systems, streamlining operations, enhancing customer service, and optimizing marketing strategies. By focusing on these processes, Michael not only reaches his revenue goal, but also builds a more sustainable and scalable business. The power of environment. Your environment plays a crucial role in shaping your habits. By designing your surroundings to support your desired behaviors, you can make good habits easier and bad habits harder. Consider Lisa, who wants to eat healthier. She rearranges her kitchen, placing fruits and vegetables at eye level in the fridge and storing junk food in hard-to-reach places. This simple change makes it easier for her to choose nutritious options and harder to indulge in unhealthy snacks. The 2-minute rule. To overcome the initial resistance to starting a new habit, Claire introduces the 2-minute rule. The idea is to scale down your habit until it takes less than 2 minutes to do. For instance, if you want to start running, your 2-minute version might be to put out your running shoes and step outside. Once you've started, it's easier to continue. David, a business executive, uses technique to develop a reading habit. Instead of setting a goal to read for an hour each night, he committed to reading just 1 page before bed. This tiny commitment often led to reading much more, and over time, David found himself finishing several books a month. Habit stacking. Habit stacking involves pairing a new habit with an existing one. By anchoring a new behavior to an established routine, you increase the likelihood of sticking to it. Rachel, a graphic designer, wanted to practice sketching daily. She decided to stack this new habit onto her morning coffee routine. Each day, while enjoying her coffee, she would spend 5 minutes sketching. This simple pairing helped Rachel consistently improve her drawing skills without disrupting her schedule. The importance of tracking. Clear emphasizes the value of tracking your habits. By measuring your progress, you make your habits visible, which increases your motivation to continue. Jack, an aspiring musician, started tracking his daily guitar practice sessions. He created a simple chart where he'd mark an X for each day he practiced. As the chain of X's grew, Jack felt more motivated to maintain his streak, leading to significant improvement in his guitar skills. The role of community. Surrounding yourself with people who have the habits you want to develop can be incredibly powerful. The right community can inspire, support, and hold you accountable. Maria, who wanted to adopt a more active lifestyle, joined a local running group. The regular meetups and encouragement from fellow runners helped her stay committed to her fitness goals, even on days when she felt less motivated. Reflection and review. Regular reflection allows you to step back and assess your progress, adjusting your approach as needed. Clear suggests conducting an annual review of your habits and goals. Sophie, a project manager, implemented quarterly reviews of her personal and professional habits. These reflection sessions helped her identify which habits were serving her well and which needed adjustment, allowing her to continually refine her approach to personal growth. The power of small wins. Celebrating small victories along the way can provide the motivation needed to persist with your habits. Each small win builds momentum and reinforces your desired identity. Alex, who we mentioned earlier in his weight loss journey, started celebrating small victories like choosing a salad over fries or completing a workout. These celebrations kept him motivated and eventually led to significant weight loss and improved overall health. As we approach the end of our journey through Atomic Habits, I encourage you to share this video with friends or colleagues who might benefit from these insights. Small habits can lead to big changes, and by sharing this knowledge, you could help someone transform their life. In conclusion, Atomic Habits offers a powerful framework for personal transformation. By focusing on small, consistent improvements and leveraging the principles we've discussed, from the 4 laws of behavior change to identity-based habits, you can create lasting positive changes in your life. Remember Sarah, our aspiring novelist? By the end of the year, her habit of writing 1 sentence a day had grown into a consistent writing practice. She completed the first draft of her novel and was well on the way to achieving her dream. Or think of Emma, who started with just 2 minutes of daily meditation. A year later, she had a robust 30-minute daily practice that significantly reduced her stress levels and improved her overall well-being. These stories demonstrate the incredible power of Atomic Habits. Small changes, consistently applied, can lead to remarkable results. As you embark on your journey of habit formation, remember that progress is often slow and invisible at first. Trust in the process. Stay consistent, and you'll eventually break through the plateau of latent potential to achieve the results you desire. Now it's time for you to take the next step in your personal development journey. You have 2 exciting options to choose from. Option 1, dive into Feel Good Productivity by Ali Abdaal, where you'll discover how to align your productivity with your personal values and well-being. Option 2, explore 100 Things Productive People Do by Nigel Cumberland, a practical guide filled with actionable strategies to boost your productivity and achieve your goals. The choice is yours.